What's up guys, Jack here, and today we're doing our Black Ops 4 first impression video. So, before we get started, this is recorded in theatre mode because the current version of NVIDIA drivers is causing a conflict between the Game Capture HD, that's the software that comes with Elgato game capture cards, and Black Ops 4. So basically every time I launch Black Ops 4 while game capture's open, it crashes. This will probably be fixed in the next driver update, but until then I have to use Shadowplay. Now that that's out the way, this review is going to focus on the PC version only, because console and PC are balanced very differently. So PC version only and multiplayer. Only the multiplayer. I've not played Blackout yet, and Zombies, I've played a little bit of Zombies, but I'm going to be saving that for a little later. Yeah, so let's jump right into it. So first and foremost, the same as Black Ops 3, snipers are broken in this game. Probably the most broken I think I've ever seen them. That's maybe a bit of an exaggeration. Black Ops 3 was maybe worse, but it's definitely prevalent, it's definitely there, and it's definitely annoying. Snipers are the worst thing in this game for being overpowered, which is a good thing, because you know, sometimes you can get a perk, or you know, like one man army noob tubes. I know we always go back to that, but that's one of the most broken things in COD history, because it broke multiple different things. It was multiple perks that were broken and an attachment, whereas this is just one weapon or one class of weapons. The thing also with the snipers being broken is there's no reason to use like the ABR. I think it's the ABR you call it, the AUG in this game. Everyone calls it the FAMAS for some reason. Like, all of the rifles are completely useless on PC. There's no point in using them. You know, whenever you burst someone with ABR, you only ever get one burst into them before you die. So unless you use rapid fire, which I suppose I've not tried that yet, but that's maybe going to alleviate the problem. But generally speaking, tactical rifles in this game, pretty shit, to be honest. Not really something that's going to be used a whole amount. What else? I would have said the 9-bang would be overpowered, but it's not really. It's just annoying. It's virtually a guaranteed kill though, which is very annoying to me. I don't understand why they'd put something in the game that's a guaranteed kill, but hey ho. But overall, this game's actually really good. I love how they're bringing back maps like this. Summit, easily one of my favourite maps from Black Ops 1. You know, bring it back. They've not fucked with the maps either. They've tweaked some bits and pieces, like Jungle. They've tweaked some little bits and pieces to make it flow better with this game, but overall they've left them relatively untouched. You know, even some of the models, most of the models are identical, and you're going to get people saying that they did that because they were spending all their time on multiplayer, all their time on Blackout. I really don't think that's the case. I think that they've genuinely wanted to put maps in the game and finally made a really good decision to bring maps forward from previous games. And I honestly think that's one of the best things they've done, is to bring a map forward from previous games. Because the thing about it is, if you look at it, why try and reinvent the wheel all the time? You've made so many games now. I mean, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 both had maps that were crap, but they both had maps that were really good. Slums was really good. I didn't particularly like Hijack, to be honest. It was okay, but it wasn't great. You know, Summit, Launch, look at all the maps they could bring back from Black Ops 1 that were good. So I'm really glad that they do this. I'm really glad that they've done this. I think it's just, you know, the right call to go down, and it's made the multiplayer more balanced. This gun here, the Spitfire, hits operator mod, the Wildfire, which was basically rapid fire on steroids. Was absolutely crazy in the beta. Hit's been toned down, hit's now balanced. It only really is effective with a rapid fire right up close because it has a shit ton of recoil. Its damage models also kind of, you know, a lot of the time it feels like it's shooting marshmallows. But you'll see up here, if you get close, you absolutely melt people when you get up close. I do think the assault rifles in this game are probably the best tier of weapon, especially the ICR. The ICR is the god gun right now. Personally, I would say it's absolutely broken right now because it's just got no recoil. And with a game like this that's very head glitchy, you're going to struggle up against a gun that has no recoil head glitching you. You're just going to really struggle to do anything with that, to be honest. Here we go, get this. My dog is good. I'm actually surprised I lived here. Crazy. Get my second set of streaks? Second set. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving this game, but it is also very frustrating at the same time. In terms of longevity, I don't know how long the multiplayer is going to last. It all depends on how much Treyarch's going to add in, DLC wise. To me, they're going to have to add in specialist characters, or operators, whatever you want to call them. They're also going to have to add in weapons and maps. Weapons, well, we know they're adding in maps, but they're also going to have to add in weapons. And I would love to see them add more kill streaks. I personally think they will. Because right now, you know, we're not getting that many kill streaks, to be honest. And while I'm still loving the game, I don't really want to go for anything higher than an attack chopper right now. I mean, yeah, you get the big gunship, but a lot of the maps are inside. Because of the nature of how close quarters this game is and how fast paced it is, especially on PC, a lot of the you know, areas of the map are inside. So that gunship, as well as it's going to be good, is it really worth trying to get over 1,000 score? I think it's like 16 or 1700 score to get it. Is that really worth the kill streak? Probably not. So, and I'm not really a fan of kill streaks that you have to actually go in yourself. You know, not like the Hellstorm where it's over in like 15 seconds, but like the AC-130, I would prefer to use something like dogs, or, you know, something else that I could keep playing while being in the game. You know, I can keep killing with my gun while my kill streaks are going ham. But yeah, overall, I think this is a very good game, but it all depends on what they're going to add, because I don't see this game lasting, like I said, for any longer than maybe 8 months, 6 to 8 months maximum, if depending on what they add. I'd love to see new specialists. I'm pretty sure they are going to add new specialists. I'm sure they said that one of their like, you know, where they get all the YouTubers together. I'm sure they said that to, I believe it was Drifter's video. I'm sure he mentioned that Dave Gondar said there's going to be more specialists. Don't quote me on that, but so I'm pretty confident there'll be more specialists added. There's definitely going to be more maps added, but I'd like to see more than that. I'd like to see weapons. They're going to do something with weapon, like to replace supply drops as well. So for me, they really have to nail this DLC down in order to make this game viable. I'm trying to remember what the score was on this, because there's no leaderboard at the end, because it's theatre. I think it was a 28-6. But yeah, the only other thing in this game that you'll have to note if you're struggling to get score streaks is play more passively, and that will definitely help you. But yeah, that's been my review of this, or my first impressions of this, a little mini review. I'm going to get cracking again with live com sessions soon. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.